Hey y'all, hey. Welcome back to another live stream with Coach Angelica. What's up to all my coach bays out there? Welcome and thank y'all for tuning back in with me. You guys, again, this case is so tricky. It is getting thick up in here. Do you hear me? It's getting very, very thick. Very, very thick and very, very fast. There have been some new developments in the case. There has been some rumors being addressed. Um, it's been a lot, y'all. Hey, y'all, come on in and drop a hello in the comments for your girl. Hey, Keisha, girl, listen. I had to come back live because I took a day off yesterday from this live stream so I can get myself together. I can enjoy some me time. That's exactly what I did because y'all know I do have businesses to run. So I went ahead and got my business done. If you want to get on the live tonight, y'all, just inbox me on the page. I have my phone up and I will copy the link and send it to you via messenger. But y'all, we're gonna review some of the footage and content that has been sent to me. Um, right now. But like I said, y'all, it's been some developments, y'all, and it's been a lot that has been going on. Hey, Keisha Roberts, it's a lot have been going on, y'all. So y'all let me know in the comments some of the things that you guys have heard, some things that you guys have speculated, some things that you guys have even seen, because the details and things that are being leaked are coming in at an alarming rate. And so every time you turn around, it's something new, it's something different. Um, it's so many different things, y'all. So I got a couple of videos that I was sent on YouTube that we're going to review. That's why I have the copyright disclaimer up there. So we're just gonna critique, comment, and break it down and see what we can find and what makes sense to us. Again, this is just our opinions on the situation at hand. Again, we don't know if these are facts. This is all allegedly. We are just reacting to the content that is out on social media at this time. So again, if you want to join the broadcast tonight, you guys go ahead and um the the button and the messenger button, and I will send you the information to join the live. Make sure you guys like, comment, and share. It's free and it don't cost you nothing to hit that like button. It just lets Facebook know that you rock with your girl, you like the content, you glued in and you ready to see. So if you are new to this story is about a young woman. Her name is Shanquella Robinson. She is, hey Crystal, welcome to the live stream, sis. She is from North Carolina. She went on a trip with her so-called alleged friends to Mexico, to Cabo, back in October, and they all returned home, and she was found dead in a villa by a maid. Right. So ever since she came back, her parents had to pay for her body to be returned to the United States. They performed an autopsy when she got into the United States, and the Mexican authorities originally declared it as a no homicide. It was just the cause of death was alcohol poisoning, which we have later discovered. Um, hey, from Houston, Miss Netta. Um, we have later discovered that she did not pass away from alcohol poisoning, that she was unalived with blunt force trauma, um, a broken neck. She had a broken spine. So as all of this information is coming in, we're getting new discoveries and new opinions and new thoughts and stuff on the reason, that she could have been, harmed and things like that. So again, if you did not know, they was at the villa for less than 24 hours before this incident occurred. They did not get to go out. She did not pass away from alcohol poisoning. And so yeah, we've watched a couple of interviews here on the page. Hey sis, if you want the link, just inbox me and I'll send it. We've heard some interviews from some family members, and I'll put the link right here in the chat too. If y'all want to hop on the live stream, you just copy this link. Um, you just copy this link right here and put it in your Safari browser, and it'll bring you straight here. Um, North Carolina Beat said it's another a video out of her in winter fighting too. Yes, I said that because it just doesn't make sense. Like, what stirred all this, and that's still the why is still what we're stuck on, and I guess we're looking for answers that we may not ever get. And so we're just like the family, just searching for the why, because again, this seems strange, and stuff like that. So again, that's why I tell people all the time when I book travel for them, you cannot travel with everybody, you cannot befriend everybody, everybody ain't your friend. Y'all know we've been singing Mo3 for the longest, because again, you have to be careful with those people that you call your friends, right? So y'all, as y'all come on in, y'all hit that thumbs up button for me. It's 50 of you in here at this moment. Go ahead and hit that thumbs up, the heart button, or whatever emoji that you feel like using. Let us know. They're jealous of her. It's obvious. Obvious. Yeah, it's clear. But I'm thinking that it is more to the story than them just being jealous. I think it's more to it. I think they have a different motive, like I said at the beginning, that when this story develops and it breaks down to it, we're going to find out more, and it's going to be shocking. And so no one has been arrested yet, but the FBI and the Mexican authorities have became a part of this investigation, along with several celebrities who have donated to her family's GoFundMe as well. Because again, they're going to need this income, this extra money to help her grow, especially in help them find out, fight this case in Mexico and in the United States. They're going to need attorney fees. They're going to need lawyer. They may even have to go back to Mexico and things like that. So again, her dad did an interview a couple of days ago, and we watched the interview. We watched the interview here together, and so we had some content and comments on the video and stuff. And so we really are like on the fence, because some of the stuff that the dad said, it did not correspond with what we were what was initially said. And again, he's only going by what the mom told him that was going on and stuff. So, some of the stuff didn't make sense to us. And we were over here trying to like really dissect what was going on. And so Kiera said, that's why I don't trust people. Sad world. It's definitely a sad world. They had to do it. Who else would have did it? And she was there with them, common sense, and it doesn't matter what the motive, they committed a crime. She wasn't fighting them back, and it showed they set her up. We let me just pause. Okay. We don't do the argumentative type things. We're just discussing our thoughts and our opinions. So everybody can express their thoughts and opinions here without feeling attacked and without feeling like their opinion is invalid. Right. Let's get that clear. Right. Again, like I said, I think that there's a different motive. Again, I think there was a different reason, not validating why they committed the crime or even or whatever. We're just saying that other than what's being showed in those 20-second increments, we believe that there is more to the story, right? We believe there's more to the story. And so I got my sis Alicia here. She's in the waiting room ready to join us here on this live. So let me bring this up. Hey sis,
Hey, hey, what's going on?
what's going on, sis? It's been a heavy weekend. Like we said Friday or Thursday, that after this funeral, there was gonna be a lot of different speculations and opinions and things that's going on. We figured that much. We figured that much.
Yes, I just am thrown off about the first video. You see that she get beat up. You see she's
Yes.
on the floor. Why does it have to take a second person and then a third person? Because it's been confirmed that it was two more fights, but the person that took her out is the chick Winter. She chokehold her. I mean, yeah, she choked hold her and slammed her to the ground, and that's what did it. And she stopped moving after that. And then, if that's the case, how is the birthday boy sitting there saying when he came into town, when he got
Hmm.
her, he was playing Summer Walker and caressing her or whatever? Like that's just weird.
We already knew he was lying, honey. When he got on there and started talking, the way he was acting and moving around, we was looking at him like, "Nah, what you saying don't even make sense." Because again, I know I'm not a medical examiner. I'm not a nurse or anything like that. But I do know that when somebody is deceased, you know they're deceased. So for him to say that she was unresponsive and he was rubbing her head and doing all this, for him to, it just did not make sense. Okay, this young lady had passed away when I believe that he was there. At the end of the day, I just don't believe that. Um, yeah, I just don't believe his story. It just doesn't make sense.
Also, I seen something today where somebody had commented. There's like three individuals that have like a social media kind of TMZ show. It's a three. It's like two men and a woman and some black folks, and they just constantly let people know what their opinion is
Mhm.
in reference to things that's going on. Well, they
Mhm.
had brought up Miss Robinson's case or whatever. And in the comments, somebody had said, y'all gonna feel stupid when y'all find out that the reason why that happened to her is because she supposedly set up the cousin of one of the girls. Oh no, of the first one. I can't think of her name right now, but
Mhm.
yeah, I was just like, okay, so now y'all trying to put it off on that, saying that she set up the cousin of the girl. That cousin ended up getting killed, and once they found out that she had something to do with it, they was on the plane and decided they was gonna get her.
So yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I just it's like I said, it's more the story is developing, it's more details, and that's what I said we're gonna. I mean, they had not saying that we want to know the why. Okay, we're not justifying why they did it or anything like that. We were saying like it was something more to it. Like Lynette said, it was more to it. So again, what you just revealed to us on tonight that she possibly had, Shanquella possibly had something to do with Winter's cousin passing away or getting set up or whatnot. So that was their opportunity to get revenge on her for that situation. So that's what we were meaning by it has to be more to this story. It's not, and then for them to come up with this plan en route to Mexico, it just did not make sense for them to just do this just out the blue. It had to be something different. We had to peel back the layers of what's going on because again, like we said, it was more to the story than what we were just hearing. Like, no, they just didn't do this just because. It was more, it's more to it. It's more to it.
It's definitely more to it. And I kind of noticed that the father, I don't know who he is. I'm thinking maybe, maybe in his day he was somebody as far as being major in the streets or something because he keeps getting the word first,
Mm,
or like whoever, his ear is definitely to the streets because whatever he be saying, it's when once it all comes out to the like the regular news, the different news channels, it be right on to what he was saying. And they said he said that he met them when they sent her body over to the United States. He was right there to make sure everything was everything, and he seen the knot on her head, her lip was busted and everything, and he just can't see how this dude Nazir is sitting here saying that he was over caressing that girl. You know what I'm
right.
saying? So I just feel like I think it's possible that the boy was there, but he had a ticket. He like showed, oh, my ticket said this date and that date, but that could have been a dummy ticket just to have an
Mm-hmm.
alibi. You know what I mean?
Yep. I think so too. That's what I said. There's just so many different ways. Like, why are they going through all of this to do that? Um, Miss Keisha said her dad said that they stole $6,000 from her too. We figured it was something. I know he mentioned it in an interview with somebody else that they had stole money from her, but they did not know how much. Okay, okay. Again, they packed. If you're unfamiliar with the story, they after they unalived this young lady, they packed up all of her things. And no, they didn't steal 6,000. Keisha, that's right. It was $6,000 to get her from Mexico to the United States. But he did say in the interview that they did steal a substantial amount of money from her, and stuff, but he didn't never specify the amount. And so, Ms. Delisha, let me address this, okay? Because a lot of people been commenting on my reels and about the transgender woman, male, whoever it may be, but not in regards to this case in general, but if a person is a transgender male or female or identify as them, they, us, he, she, it, whatever, they don't have to disclose their sex or original sex based on their birth certificate. So I was telling somebody yesterday that because they was like, oh, there can't be a trans, her passport says female. That's all fine and dandy. If they want their passport to say dog or cat, they can do that. All right. Because again, y'all know I do book travel for a living. I am a certified travel professional. So I do know my stuff when it comes to travel laws and stuff like that. So I'm gonna just talk to you guys briefly about the passport situation and how they can select whatever gender, sex, whatever they want to put on there. It doesn't have to match their birth certificate. And this is all on the passport site, so you guys can go there and fact check if you would like. Again, this happened early in the year. It was like another milestone, for all U.S. citizens, regardless of their gender identity. You can select the gender marker you would like printed on your U.S. passport. The gender you select, here's the key word, does not have to match the gender on your supporting documentation, such as your birth certificate, previous passport, or state ID. The government, the Department of State, they do not require medical documentation to change the gender marker on your U.S. passport. So at this time, you can select male, female, or unspecified or another gender identity as your gender marker if you're applying for a U.S. passport. You can apply in person or at a passport, acceptance facility. The addition of this third gender marker for non-binary, intersex, and gender non-conforming individuals reiterates the department's commitment to promoting and protecting the freedom and dignity and equality of all people, including the LGBTQI persons. That is strictly from the website, from the passport office. So when people say, "Oh, they got," no, that doesn't matter. You can say what you want to say. You can put what you want to put. Um, you go ahead, sis, if you got something.
Well, I was just gonna bring up them saying about Mexico um, deciding to, look into it as a homicide because they was misled, and they said, but instead of homicide like we would do over here in the United States, they said it's femicide.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, femicide, what is that? But femicide is supposed to be any crime towards a woman, period.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess they give more time for femicide than they would death by a fight, because death by a fight only carries 12 years, but femicide carries 45 to 65.
Yeah, I seen it.
Yeah, I was kind of happy about that because, like I said, I think it's dead ass wrong. I heard the mama on the interview, another interview, where she was saying that two of the girls came with the best friend over to her house for 4 days in a row.
Mm-hmm.
Sat over that woman's house 4 days in a row telling them lies like that.
Oh Lord. Yeah, she was supposed to do an interview tonight, but the North Carolina Beat said that the sister wasn't feeling up to it, so he's gonna reschedule and do it at a later date. Yeah, Gina, I remember him saying that when they called, they said that they needed $5,000 to take her to the nearest emergency room or something like that in his interview. Lamont said all their heads need to be locked up for real. Right. That wasn't their best friend. They wasn't even their friend. It definitely was a setup in some type of form or fashion. It definitely was.
That's what makes me feel like with the whole, oh, they got the phone call while they was en route. No, because how they broke it down was that the best friend been her friend for 5 years, but the rest of them been real cool. They've been knowing each other for longer than that, right? So
Yeah.
I feel like they wheeled him in. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bring your homegirl, this and this and that, and however, I don't know, but also I'm confused on how she ended up paying for
Mm-hmm.
the Airbnb, and supposedly $10,000 is missing. Like, what?
It's crazy. That's what I said. It doesn't make any sense. It's like, and then nobody is really speaking out anymore. And so the girl Deja, I think that's her name. She was supposed to go live on Instagram. And then she was over there soliciting money, like whoever pays me the most or gives the most donation, is going to get a live interview first. Come to find out that was a fake page, which we knew it was when we first seen it because it was a new account. It was crazy, right, Crystal? It's their preference to be listed on their passport what they want to be. Right. Whatever you want referred to as, it's up to you.
So is it true that it is a trans? Because I didn't know if that was a Photoshop thing, or is that really what's going on here? Like,
I have no clue. It was just brought. That was one of the rumors that was being spread that we heard about on another interview, on another video. They were saying that, and so we were just trying to dissect that. And so people were saying that because the girl listed that as, nobody spoke up to confirm nor deny it. People are saying, "Oh, my cousin, da da da." But if that's your cousin, if he or she identify with whatever gender they are trying to be, you're gonna support them and respect them, and go by whatever they say.
so what? So okay, like okay, sis. So you're a travel agent,
Hmm.
okay? I'm a contractor,
Hmm.
okay? What is the job titles to all the rest of the people on the trip? Because we know that Miss Robinson, she did hair, and then she had a clothing line. Like, we know she was bossed up, but I'm trying to figure out what did everybody else do and everything. Not saying that everybody else should be bosses or have something going on for themselves, but usually the company you keep is going to be in the same
Hmm.
mix that you in. But for them to be on some savage life type stuff and stealing her stuff and everything, it just makes me feel like that is just creepy, for real, to be
That's
honest.
what
And
I
then
had said at the beginning, because I was like, she don't even look like she would hang with them. Because I know one of them is a promoter, one of them is in like the medical field, and I don't know what the other three people do. I know they all went to college together, but I don't know if their professions haven't been like all the way revealed yet.
okay.
I know somebody, they was posting like their jobs and stuff like that. I know some of them were really 9 to 5 workers, so I don't think all of them were entrepreneurs. I know that for a fact.
Well, I'm so happy that the FBI went ahead and stepped in. And another thing that I'm really happy about is Kyrie.
Yeah.
Kyrie making that donation and making it possible for it to be such a beautiful funeral. I mean, like, in the terms of, funerals is always sad and everything, but that the way when I was looking at some of the videos that people posted, I was just like, wow, they really did that.
Hmm. It was beautiful service. It really was a beautiful service. And like we had said, because the family wanted it private, but of course people were there going live, taking pictures. It was gonna be on social media anyway because of the high status of this case and all of the information. And so people were sharing it publicly. Thank y'all for sharing and liking. Y'all come on in and hit that like button for your girl. It's free and it don't cost you nothing to hit that like. Welcome to the live stream tonight, y'all. Um, Delisha said the reason why it's important about him being a trans is because of the strength he had over her, and that's evidence if it's different if two girls was fighting. But I understand about the gender on the passport, but that still don't account for the strength. Yeah, that's what I was saying when we had first seen it. That didn't like look like a woman fighting her because that. I mean, yeah, there's some beastly strong men, y'all. We not even gonna cap, but on that video for that to be a woman to possess that much strength to like throw her around. Yeah, she wasn't, but I think her dad said 120 pounds. But still, for her to be throwing her and slanging her and doing all that, that still was a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot. So yeah, let's see
And
what
how about the boyfriend? Like, that got to be the worst, you know. And then that new video that they posted where she was looking like walking through the Airbnb and looking for them, you know what I'm saying? And it was almost like they all was in the room together, kind of, I guess, chit chatting amongst themselves. Some people took it like that. That's at that time right there is when they was plotting.
yeah, that video when they was in the room, that revealed a lot too. That was like of another layer. And yeah, Crystal, they was up in her mama's them face house. Thanks for clearing that for me. I knew they stole. I just didn't got the dollar amounts. I wonder was they gonna steal the money that they called and asked for the father, or was they gonna use that money to bury her in Mexico to really cover it up? Ooh, that's a good one too, Samantha.
Right, right, yes. That is something else.
Because remember on the call on the video, the live stream we did the other day, it said the father said that they called somebody back in the United States and asked them what to do in this situation, and whoever told them what to do. Told them to pack their stuff, get everything that they could have or use as evidence, and get out of there. And that's exactly what they did. So that's why I don't believe when they said that Nazir, whatever his name, said that he was there and they was in the other room. It just didn't make sense because if all of y'all was there when the maid found her, why? I don't get it. I don't think that the Mexican authorities would have let them leave without talking to them one on one about what occurred. So that kind of makes sense to their story. Right. I can't either, Miss Maddie. Lock them up, throw away the key. Yeah, we know the video, the picture is photoshopped to a certain extent, but that it all started on the very first day that this video came out that people were saying that that could not have been a woman tossing her around and stuff like that.
Also, when she was like, "Come on, y'all, let's get naked," woo, 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 it would make more sense why ain't nobody getting ready to do none of that, because some transgenders don't have the haven't went through with the full blown, procedure or surgery that they need to be able to hop in a bikini or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? So they was in there trying to. I think they tried to switch the conversation as soon as she came in, because one of them said something like they got a champion's bathing suit and they wouldn't dare get in it or something to that degree. But I feel like the whole reason why they came was to dog her. And like I said, I think it went just a tad bit too far. They got scared and did a botched job of trying to cover it up. And now that everything is coming to the light, it was said that some people is probably getting ready to be harming their own self before they even get to see their day in court. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Let's see. Somebody say they got what they wanted, charging her card. Oh, so they used her card? That's came out. I haven't heard that yet. It is true. She is a trend, and he is she hot. And just look at the way she beat Shanquella. Yeah, we speculated that. We speculated that allegedly, but we don't know for sure. Women, yeah, we're not saying that women are not strong, Tony. We're just saying in the moment that that video came out, and this was because again, if you're just now following the story, you're going to be a little confused because we've been following this since day one that it came to surface. And when it came to surface, it was everybody was like, well, why all of them on a trip? And some people, it was like, well, three of them were trans and three of them, they were like, why would these random people go on trips together? And it was discovered that, they went to college together and that they were bisexual or something like that. And so we were like, it kind of makes sense. And then people started saying more and more about the people and the people that they were fighting and stuff. So I don't know who the boyfriend was, but I know the best friend was there. I don't know about the boyfriend.
I don't think the boyfriend was there, and if it was, I'm also thrown off about that too, because every couple be in relationships and have the understanding that, oh, I'm just gonna kick it with the homies or whatever like that. But it just sounds fishy as far as this whole when they put that into play, as far as, yeah, the reason why this happened to her is because she supposedly set somebody up. Like, make it make sense, y'all. If that was the case, you could have got her in North Carolina. Why did you have to go all the way to Mexico and then get to hanging with her parents and things?
Yeah, that for me, that was a whole level of disrespect. Miss Annette said the energy was thick in that room, the way they looked at her. Yeah, on that video, because she was lit. She was like, where y'all at? So apparently they were supposed to either get in the pool, the jacuzzi. I don't know what was about to take place because apparently they all agreed to get naked. And she was the only one that went and got naked. And everybody else was still in that room. Like and then when she was walking into the room, there was a dude appear in some colorful shorts. Like he had on some type of swim trunks or whatnot. And he walked in front of her before she walked in the room, signaling. I think that was the signal to let them know that, hey, she behind me, because they heard her yelling and was talking from afar, but they didn't know that she was almost about to walk in the room. Either way, it's ugly. Yeah, I need them police to start questioning them one on one so the allegations can stop. And I don't. They haven't really. Well, we don't know what they're doing behind the scenes again because this is an ongoing investigation, and people that are close to the family members of the alleged assailants, they're speaking out because they've been getting threats, and people have been showing up to their homes and their jobs and things like that. So threatening them, like, why y'all not spilling the beans, why your people not talking, all of this kind of stuff. So again, it's getting thick and it's getting deep. And so in order for them to protect themselves, they're telling and spilling what they know. But because again, their family members have fled and they don't know anything, so yeah.
I don't think they knew or even fathomed that this case, this story, or whatnot was going to get as much as attention as it's getting. So now,
Absolutely.
I think that plays a big part because guess what? I ain't got I got friends, and some of us is closer than some people that I might be related to,
Hmm.
and whatnot like that. And just us as a people, as a society, once we see stuff like this go on, it breaks people's heart. And don't nobody have to be related to anybody or even know that girl
Hmm.
to find out some information about these suspects and be at somebody's neck, for real.
Yeah, you're right. Because again, it's so much. As y'all come in, y'all hit the like button for your girl. It's free. Don't cost you nothing. Thank y'all so much. Thank you to my stars. Thank you for the stars, sis. Appreciate you. It says he was trying to have sex with her, putting music on, rubbing her head, and she was dead. Yeah, that was kind of weird. When he said that, we was like, so you didn't know this girl? That's why his story did not make sense. So you in here putting on Summer Walker and caressing her and all this, and this baby ain't even alive.
And that brings me to uh, the story that I read about this girl named Rihanna or Rahana, saying that he co-hosted her and blackmailed her and raped her. Um, and it happened some years ago, and she been tried to get her justice, and it was ignored. And she's on Twitter. I'm talking about just rapid fire, explaining some of the details to the back in the day situation. And then, so the more I keep thinking about that, the more I keep getting creeped out about the fact that he was bragging about playing some music. And even her father was like, why would you be sitting there playing? Why would you be doing that? You know, why would you even think that's okay to brag about?
I was on mute. Okay, so yeah, we did discover that she was only close with Khalil, and the other people were Khalil's friends. So she was traveling with friends of friends, and so that's the thing we was talking about the other day when we was talking about fake friends. When I was like, nah, I don't travel with my friends and they friends because I don't know they friends and they friends don't know me. And people be having secret motives and secret conversations about you, even your best friends be in attendance too. So that's I'm not cool with that. If I could tell you I don't like your friend, you ain't gonna tell her, and your friend can say she don't like me, but you're not gonna tell me. So I don't want to be in the room. You know how the friends of other friends type stuff go. So again, I'm confused. I'm confused.
Miss Ebony White, you said that she had a bodysuit on, like one of those nude matching bodysuits, because you said there you couldn't see the tattoo.
But her daddy said that she was naked. Her This is out her dad's mouth. So we just going by what her dad said in the interview. The interview that was supposed to be going on for North Carolina Beat is not going on tonight, y'all. It is not going on tonight. He made a post saying that it was canceled due to her sister not being up for it today. So he said it would be rescheduled at a later date. So please stop saying that there's going to be an interview tonight. There's not going to be an interview tonight. Right. Because believe it or not, you don't know what goes on these group trips with these people, y'all. Because, honey, listen, my sister was supposed to go live, but she, yeah, that's right, Marika. That's what he said. Her dad said they would have had to take her to Mexico because it wouldn't have went down in the States. Now you're right
And I
about that.
believe them.
Yeah. I
Hmm.
got this video, y'all. Let's see if I can pull it up. It's on YouTube and I was just watching it and I'm gonna try to watch it with me, y'all. We don't own the rights to this video. We just showing y'all, bits and pieces. And so this is a glimpse of her funeral from 9 Mac.
Homegoing services for Shanquella Robinson are being held after her untimely passing in Mexico.
This was a beautiful service, y'all. Look at that. That's beautiful. Horse and carriage. Beautiful. Her casket was beautiful, y'all. Beautiful. Yes, to the rose petals, y'all.
Just will be served.
So y'all, that video was very, very touching to me. It was very like gave you an insight a little bit of behind the scenes. And what we talked about the other night, they were saying that the family wanted it private, but again, they invited the public to come out because they dropped the address and stuff. So but y'all, this was, I'll start some of your comments so we can discuss them while that video was playing. And so let me go back to some of the ones okay. Miss Karen says I heard she was naked when she was sleeping, but they redressed her after they murdered her allegedly. There was a speculation on that as well. Not, sure on all of that. Marika said his story, talking about Nazir's story, did not add up. And that was the thing. That's my thing, Marika, because the medical examiner, the autopsy, whoever performed the autopsy, however it went, they said that she was found dead at that she was pronounced no, she was dead at 3 o'clock, 15 minutes after her injury occurred. So when we saw her in the bedroom, then they said she was in the bathroom, then they said she was in the living room. So I'm confused too how a unresponsive person just going from room to room, and if the nurse found her in the bathroom and Nazir supposedly been in there while the rest of them was in another room. Like, I don't understand. Like, his story was just all pieced together. It just did not make sense. So y'all chime in on that because what he was saying just did not add up to what was being said. It just did not. And Dion said they on the run. Yes, they've been on the run. They were out living freely after this. After they came back, they were posting statuses. They were doing all kind of stuff. They were still living their life, going to work. And then this video dropped. Somebody felt bad about it and leaked this a video. So I wonder if those. No, Miss Serena, of course not. Those were all complete strangers, probably. Um, at her funeral because again it was a public, so people probably were there from all over the world, different states and stuff, just like when Takeoff funeral was held at the State Farm Arena. People were coming in from everywhere to just stand outside or just to even be in the room. So again, I hope all of them get what they deserve, y'all.
Not to mention the time difference between
Hmm.
Mexico and North Carolina too. I think they said it was like a 2 hour time difference. So like that girl, from the looks of it, passed away. I mean, just based off of that too, she passed away not too long after talking to her mama. Like seriously, because
Yeah.
when we partying, right, like
Hmm.
we can we can step out at 11, 12, 1 o'clock in the morning. I don't never go to the club on time, and then the club might let out like 2, 3 in the morning or whatever. And the last thing her mama heard her say was that they was cooking, something was off. I mean, the chef was cooking, but something was off or whatnot. And then, but the plan was we about to be doing this and that according to Nazir. But, somebody just couldn't hold their composure and felt like they needed to get at her immediately. But I just think it's weird that y'all decided to, like, from what the story says, coach,
Hmm.
it's like they didn't even really jump her, like all three of them on her at one time. It seemed like they individually took turns, and the one girl, I can't think of her name at the moment. Somebody probably know what her name is on here, but she was one of the girls that fought her, and she was the one who had the guilty conscience and leaked the first video because apparently she sent it to her mama and was just like, look what happened while we was in Mexico.
Right. Because again, like I said, it needed to be said, it needed to be showed. And somebody said, why would they be at the funeral? Because they were, it was rumored that Nazir said on one, I think on his video, that he was gonna come. So I think
Oh,
two
he's bold. He's real bold.
I think two of the young ladies are in some type of questioning custody. I haven't seen anything like that yet, but hopefully, with the FBI, they real secretive on, what they, do, and they probably telling them if they are talking to them or have them in custody or something, they probably are doing it via protocol. They don't want the public to know. They don't want probably any assumptions to be made regarding that. They're probably going through their processes.
Okay, so her name was Alyssa or Elise or something. Yeah, like she was the skinniest one, and what I was looking at earlier, it was saying that she the one who leaked the video and
Mm,
everything. And I think ultimately that's what's gonna. I told you, Dejanay, she's wanting to prove so bad. Like, yeah, I fought her, but I ain't the one who killed her. And I
mm,
knew it was gonna come out that somebody was gonna end up pointing fingers
yeah.
because it's about a blame game at this point.
Kendra said, wait, he went on a huge rant about the day that he got there the next day, and nobody said anything to him about what happened. He went on ranting about how the people need to stop accusing him because his voice was not heard in that video. Like, the more he spoke, the more of his guilt kept pouring out. What y'all think about that?
I think it's true, Kendra.
Karen said almost all of them left North Carolina allegedly after that. Somebody just sent me a new video, y'all, as we speak. Let's see if I can pull it up. Um, I may do a reel so y'all can see it. Okay. Alicia, you sent me another video too.
Yes, I just a compilation of different things being put together and different things being pointed out as well. Um, I just read a comment. Hold on, just a sec.
Okay.
Hey, the people of Discovery Channel came to me.
Brittany Taylor, you said you feel like it would be too gruesome to watch all the videos that has been recorded in reference to this situation.
I mean, it may be to some people, but to us, we reacting and giving our thoughts and processes. You know we trying to figure out what's going on. We just really having a discussion. Yeah, that's what I say. I think Miss Mary. That's why I say I think the girl leaked the video first, so she could be the one to get the plea deal or whatever they was gonna be, because she's gonna be like, "Well, I the one told what happened," trying to put like it wasn't me, it was them. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Outside of a plea deal, like I said, when the streets get their own revenge, somebody could be at that girl's door and, trying to be like, hey, tell us what's up, and it's just like, here, this is what I know, this is what I got. Because, sometimes when these type of things, when fights is happening, sometimes people be standing in there and in shock of what's going on to where they forget to whip out the camera. So not every bit of what happened probably is recorded, but what is recorded, those people who were sitting there just watching and partaking, laughing, thinking everything's funny, God got a special place for them, and they gonna sit right next to the devil in hell. I'll tell you that much, because that
Oh
wasn't my.
yes. Okay, y'all. Somebody, one of my supporters sent me a video, and it is Shanquella's last night alive, y'all. Y'all let me know in the comments if y'all want to see it. It's not graphic or anything like that. But it does confirm that the chef indeed was there that night. So y'all let me know in the chat box if y'all want to see that. Make sure y'all get the likes up. We have 183. We're at 544 people. So be sure to hit that like button on your way in. Hit that share button for us, please. Let me go ahead and pull the video, get the video pulled up, um, so we can watch it together, because this will be the first time I've seen this video as well. And this person is that sending me this content is related to one of the individuals that was in that room. So this information is indeed verified and trustworthy. So let me pull it up, y'all. Okay. All right, y'all. So let's go ahead and watch it together. Okay, I just pulled it up. All right. All right, y'all. I don't think there's any sound. Oh, there it goes.
Wow.
Right. So you can see that they were there, they were playing games, um drinking, um they were having a good time, y'all. What do y'all think in the comments? And so after all of that, I would say that something happened there after this video that led up, because they put on very well in that last clip. And so again, that was the first time I've ever seen that video. And again, um, you know, yeah, it was, yeah, because yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so that just help me get this cleared up, Coach. That video that you just showed us,
Hold on,
is that
wait a minute, Erica. So Miss Elisa, let me address this. The person, this is not a relative of mine at all. I'm not kin to any of these people that we're broadcasting on. People are sending in content um to be reacted on in new development. So I am in no way related to anyone in this family or close to this story. Just like they're sending the North Carolina Beat and all these other bloggers information, they're doing the same thing to me. So that does not mean that we are related because I'm reacting and things like that. Like, so please stop. Okay, go ahead, sis.
okay? So the people in that's good you cleared that up, and I am by no means related to anybody on that trip, and nor in the chat. So in that video, I seen the chick that looked like she's mixed, and then the on the left hand side, was that the one who she originally fought, or Denise? I mean, how you say her name?
Oh, the I can't even say it. The Quana or something like that. The
The
Quay.
Dejanay.
Yeah,
Dejanay.
Dejanay. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Um, the reason why I'm saying that is because Dejanay looked like she was pumping out her push ups, but the mixed one, looked like she was struggling. And if she is not physically fit like that, I'm just trying to figure out how she was able to choke slam her into,
Exactly.
that's crazy.
Exactly.
Yeah. And another thing is it more than one transgender woman on this trip?
I have no idea. I don't even know if there was even one. This is just speculation, and this is just allegedly that they were there, or some of them are. So, but again, we shall see. You know, we shall see. And that's what I said too. That her something was in her drink. It had to be in because, you know, yeah. Lisa said they were testing her upper body strength. It wasn't her. I think Shanquella was holding the camera. That sounded like her voice, holding the camera in the clip that we just seen. Y'all, let's look at it again, and y'all let me know if y'all think that was her voice. Hold on. So yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think. If anybody wants to come on if y'all want to come on and chat, just inbox me. I'll send you the link um to hop on with us.
Yeah, it sound like it was that I was just saying that, coach, though. You know what I'm saying? How the mom said she talked to her, they was just about to eat, boom.
Mm-hmm.
Then the
Uh-oh.
festivities is getting ready to get started after everybody get a little food on their stomach, because they
Mm-hmm.
about to get turned up and be drinking and things.
Mm-hmm.
And it boom, you see the video. It seemed like it was, fun and giggles and things, and then now it's weird. I just wish I could figure out. So that had to happen first, and then her video of trying to find them had to happen next, right? You think?
I don't know. That's why I said we getting it in bits and pieces. That video looked like it to be on somebody's Snapchat or some type of real, probably a Snapchat. That's what it looks like. Their Snapchat. It's rumored that her ex girlfriend was on the trip and they fell out for that. Is that true? No clue, you guys. No clue. That's what we were speculating, Lakeisha, that they were taking time to fight, um, taking turns fighting her. Because again, that's what it looked like, if you ask me.
Yeah, we just speculating. At the end of the day, what's facts
Hmm.
is truly facts. There is a young woman, 25 years old, who lost her life, regardless if it was a woman, man, or in between. You know, three definitely confirmed individuals had something to do with this woman losing her life. So that's just it.
And again, Miss Erica, maybe you are not receiving this information that what we're saying. The people that are sending in content and things like that, they may be related to people, or they may live in the same city, or they may even know people who are related to the people in the room. So no, we're not related. And what they saying, what we're gonna do, all of us are gonna go send all of this stuff to the FBI. Trust me, social media is the information highway. Everything that we see and we know, guess what, y'all? They see and they know as well. So they probably seen it and know about it before we even see it and know about it. So Jordan said 2 girls are in custody. I haven't seen that anywhere yet, but if anybody has, shoot it to the inbox. I seen somebody come in the room, in the waiting room, but they're not there anymore. Yeah, it's to clear the air, honey, because these people would get on here, honey. They got me go. They're gonna be saying Dejanay or whatever her name is, my cousin, in a minute. They just be running with stuff. It just don't be making sense.
Oh man, no, I mean, like I said, folks, we are really just people just like you are, just concerned about the fact that betrayal can lead to death. And at the end of the day, it's really sad that, this woman then lost her life, and it was in the worst way, because obviously she was fooled by somebody to believe that she had some really good friends. And and as far as people being related to these people who are suspects, you know it shouldn't be where anybody get upset with the people that's speculating. You know what I'm saying? That energy need to be towards the people who actually took this girl's life, because either way it go,
Absolutely.
it was wrong. So, and once again, just for the record, neither I or the coach is related to any of the suspects, so we need to let that go.
I'm telling you, goodness. Miss Carey said, I think the victim didn't want to partake in what they were doing Friday night, which further enraged them allegedly. But in that video, that sounded like her doing on the Snapchat versus from the first video that we saw of her looking for them. The voices kind of sound similar.
And I mean, I seen a clip of her father saying she was not a fighter at
Yeah,
all.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like that's why I feel like it was overkill. What was the point, really?
Yeah, Dan, we had said that when we came on that this is what the rumor is. That's why they attacked her in Cabo, that she supposedly had something to do with somebody else life being taken, Winters or somebody. We're not sure, but that's just what we heard here tonight. Yeah, Miss Karen, we think it was something of that nature because again, anything can alter someone's state of mind briefly, enough for them to be not unresponsive, but lose, just be boozy or daisy, and not in their right mind. And like I was saying, um, like I said, oh y'all, they just sent me another video. Hold on, y'all, let me pull it up. Y'all make sure y'all thumbs up this video. There are 479 of us in here right now. Y'all hit that thumbs up button. Let me pull it up. So y'all want to see the new video? Somebody just, I'm not even gonna say somebody, I'm not even gonna say it. So a supporter of this channel, of this page, just sent us another video. So I haven't seen this video. This is the very first video that I've seen. And so I'm going to pull it up and let's see if we can find it. All right, so let's pull it up. Okay. All right, y'all. Okay, we got the video up. Let's see. Okay, players of her family. I'll go ahead and share this video. Thumbs up. I'll share it when we get to 300 likes, y'all. I'll play the video. She couldn't even process it fast enough. Imagine sleeping, already hungover, then just getting beat, and she didn't know how to fight. That's what I was thinking, Miss Evelyn. You spot on with what I said. That didn't look like an alcohol poison. That looked like she maybe was under the influence, or like she was coming down, or they had slipped something. Because like I was saying, if you watch the like Jeffrey Dahmer, have y'all seen the Jeffrey Dahmer series? Sad situation. But you can see he was pouring eye drops into his victims' drinks, as you can see, like on the video and stuff. So I was saying that easily they could slip anything of that nature. Um, you know, could something as small as that one they wouldn't find eye drop, they wouldn't find that in her system unless they're looking for that. Her mom and her sister said she always slept naked. I believe they woke her up out her sleep, attacked her, but she didn't have any alcohol in her system. Right. Either way, they're wrong. But her alertness to the situation was off. They knew she wasn't a fighter. That's what I was thinking, Shay. Um, that's what I was thinking. Like something.
Yeah, that's what really pissed me off. Like I've never been a fan of bullies, but you know, bullying is one thing, but like I said, they took it to the extreme, coach. When that girl said she was not gonna hit back, or she was not gonna fight back rather. And then for you mean to tell me that it was two more fights? Come on, man. And then whoever felt like they was tough to sit, you don't get no brown. Didn't we say this something last time? You
Mm-hmm.
don't get no brownie points off of doing no mess like that. That's ridiculous. If that was
Right.
what the intent was, like, oh yeah, we gonna see if she's bad and bougie or big and bad and tough, and then come to find out, she ain't even trying to fight. She don't want no smoke. She just was coming just so she could turn up and have fun. And y'all
Mm-hmm.
done took it overboard.
Mm-hmm. That's what I was thinking, y'all. That's exactly what I was thinking.
And if we like say for instance, you go to a family reunion, and family reunions be having all types of games and stuff. And when some family reunions, people be like, put on the gloves. If they was wanting to do a little fight game or whatever, bright light, they should have brought some gloves or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think like cause some of those I actually have this game that they were playing. I have a lot of different like drinking games and things like that. That we play with me and my friends. We get together, we play drinking games. We just have fun. And some of the dares and things on the drinking game cards are really, are really like out there, sexually related and all that kind of stuff. Like maybe one of the cards said everybody go get naked and jump in the pool, because they do say stuff like that. And so that could have gave them the proper, anything could have transpired. But those cards, they do have some stuff on them. They really do have some stuff on them. Right. That's what I was saying, Miss Evelyn. I understand people get in physical fights, but at some point when the person is not fighting back, I would think she just stopped fighting that girl. Yeah, I think that too. But you know.
Did you say that you had another video?
Yeah, it's right here. It's pulling up. It looks like the video of her yelling through the house is after the dinner energy was off and drained, but she was extremely happy and they was all just sitting back plotting. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Let's pull up this other video. Okay, let's see. All right, y'all. So yes, y'all. That's one of the fights. A lot of women be trying to get clout on bullying, and that's what I say. I think Isha is your name. That they had recorded it to be for on some bully type stuff. And at the end of the day, it turned out to end up being more than that. That's why they were recording it because they knew that they could try to intimidate her with that. That's what I said. Right, Miss Donna, they did it for likes. That's exactly what it was. And she probably was. Her dad said that. Yes, right, Demi. That's exactly what we were saying. That it is exactly what we were saying. Who said this was a family reunion? Oh, you replied to somebody in the comments. Miss Cunny said these people went to Mexico with the intent of leaving one behind. It's not like a few of them was not educated. They need to find a place that was affordable because it's been said that the victim paid for the resort with her credit card. One scenario, someone researched if Mexico have a deportation law and if something happened there and they make it back to America, that could they be arrested? That they would be in no way they was looking for. However, if you watch the one video where they were, I can't see the rest of her comment. And then she wasn't herself. And when the fight broke out that morning, that room recording looks like night time after the dinner. The fight looked like morning after when she noticed she wasn't herself. That's why she wasn't fighting back. Yeah, you know, we didn't say that the drinking game. Yeah, right. Somebody said the drinking games might make you fight. I haven't seen one anything like that, but I did. It did say like take off an article of clothing. Um, you know, what dare a person to take a shot, little stuff like that. And then you could see in the video that they were drinking and um that they were you know that they were having fun. So y'all kill me trying to rush somebody. Y'all are on my platform trying to tell me what to do. We don't know one thing or the other. If we losing you, baby, you go on. Goodbye. If she was alive when he got there, she would have told him she was in pain. He's full of it. Right, Miss Lisa. I ain't know where that girl was. And then he said she was unresponsive. He was just telling lies. Yeah, she was their friend, but they certainly were not her friend. Um, I don't think they knew her from childhood. Like somebody said earlier, yes, Erica, because some of those games have you asking you about if you slept with somebody in the room before, all that kind of stuff. Right. That it does. I mean, if it's something like that you don't want to do, we have the mindset to be like, no, I'm not gonna say that. Or you go ahead and take the shot so you won't have to participate in that or whatnot. Yeah, send them back, T. The attack enforced bodily harm or a broke neck and spine, they meant to be brutal towards her, not to fight her. Absolutely. That's what we were trying to figure out, Navarre. That's what it's been so many different rumors, honey. Especially then they were saying that everybody on the trip was sleeping together and all that kind of stuff. So it's just like heavy, heavy, like rumor mill right now. I don't think they went down there with the intent to kill. Something happened down there. We don't know because again, every time you turn around, something is being pulled up about her. Now it's being said that she had something to do with was it um Winter Winter's folks being passed away or something, and she had something to do with it or something. We just got another message, y'all. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Oh, okay, yeah. So let me show y'all real quick if y'all have not seen it. Because again, I think some of you are getting confused on who these individuals are and what parts they played in this incident. Um, yeah, so let me try to show you real quick. some if I can still find it.
Thank you, cause it yeah, that'd be great.
Because they over here like, what? Okay, hold on. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to pull it up. It's doing the most. Okay, wait. Hold on, y'all. Trying to pull it up for y'all so you can see what I see. Oh, because I'm on my regular page. I'm over here like, why is this stuff not showing up? Because I'm on my personal page and not my business page. So let me go to my personal page. Let's see, y'all. All right, let's scroll the page, y'all. Let me scroll my page so y'all can see what we're talking about. Because I think again, some of you guys are a tad bit confused. All right, so let me show y'all. It is a reel um, that I made, and it kind of explains who everybody is. Thank y'all for engaging and liking on the page, all the posts and stuff. I appreciate that. Let me show y'all. Y'all
And
really be
while she's looking for that, y'all, Molly Murphy, I agree with you. Um, it was had to be some type of confrontation, whether it be she was drugged, whether it be somebody was touching on her and she didn't want it, or going through her stuff. Because that little comment made about the champion bathing suit kind of gave me one of those vibes. Like, let's just say if she had a Louis Vuitton bathing suit or something, and then they came with something that's just, not to the same standard or whatever, that can cause some secret feelings or whatever.
mm-hmm.
So I think it was some type of confrontation of some sort. And yeah, I agree with you.
Okay, let me show y'all. All right, can y'all see it? Okay, wait, no. I think I got Quilla's picture. Let me see if I can. Let me remove it real quick. Okay, let's see, y'all. This is the real, y'all. Wait, let me start over for y'all. My bad. So yeah, that is what we see. So for those of you that aren't aware or don't know the situation, but that is it. Let me go back to the comments. Yeah, these people get crazy and crazy. Yeah, her boyfriend was at the funeral. He had on all pink. I wonder what the chef has to say. Yeah, but see, because you remember when Nazir got on it, he was like, the chef's supposed to be coming to cook for us. And so that's why I was like, did the chef even come? I think the difference that would have made if the boyfriend was on the trip, he would have protected her. I don't think he would have let that went down like that. if her boyfriend was on the trip. Yep, I did too, Keisha, and it just so happened that girl sent the video. Absolutely, that's what we were saying, that it was not right that nobody said anything. Yeah, that's what we said, Miss Karen. That's why we think the lady, the girl, Alyssa, allegedly leaked the video. Right, right. That's crazy. I don't think it was pre-planned. However, I do believe that they were jealous and had a general secret disliking for her. Y'all think so? Y'all think them people really went all the way down there for that? I mean, I don't think people really mean to kill people. What do y'all think? Now, Molly, this is the video that we have not seen. It's said to be out there, but maybe the FBI has it or forbidden them. I don't know. We just speculating. So, because I was wondering why this hasn't been leaked yet, unless the girl hadn't posted it or sent it to anybody. What y'all think about that one? Yep, Navarre, that's what they were trying to do. That's exactly what they were trying to do. Oh yeah, they meant to show her that they weren't her real friends. Now, whoever was on FaceTime and on live that witnessed them doing that, they just as guilty, y'all.
Okay, so I just seen a woman's comment on here, and it
Hmm.
made me go look up Joya. And I looked up Joya on Facebook and scrolled down a little bit, and she made a post, and I sent it to you, Coach,
Okay, let me
because
take a look.
baby,
You said her name Joya.
her name is Joya, and I just screenshot. I just inboxed you a screenshot of her comment coming directly from her, because Joya was cool with Winter, and Winter FaceTimed her doing, I guess, during the situation, and people thought Joya was involved with the situation, but she wasn't even there. She was on FaceTime.
But she just as guilty because she witnessed it. In my opinion, what y'all think?
That's what they said.
Because I mean, you knew of this, and I'm sure, they let you knew what happened, or your friend let you knew what happened. That's like an accessory at this point. All right, let's put it up. Okay, this is her right here. All right, death is real random and life is just not fair. I'm not okay. I want my friend back. Who's she talking about? Is she talking about?
I guess she is cool with Quila and Winter. But I'm getting to the bottom of these messages.
Yeah,
So
that's her.
stay tuned. Hold on. I'm coming right back.
Oh yeah, because somebody was like, "How y'all supposed to be Quilla friend?" And a lot of her mama like that. And somebody was like, she wasn't there. And then somebody else was like, she was on FaceTime, so she's still guilty. Right. Just curious. It's news, so people are interested. Someone claiming she got into a fight. If you want a space to clear the air, let me know. If not, I completely understand. And so she told the girl to get off her status. But you knew what was going on. It's a video right here, y'all. What's in this video? Oh, we seen that video. Somebody said it's her on that FaceTime call with Winter. That's why she going so hard. And she wasn't physically there, but she watched it all go down from that phone. Winter and Joya best friends. So I'm sure that was her and not Nazir. And then somebody put up a post, and so Joya was alleged, looked like she was supposed to be on the trip, because this card says all players send a text or a post to somebody who flaked tonight, and Joya didn't go. So that's probably why they added her in this picture, because she didn't go, or she was supposed to have went on the trip and she didn't go. So that's what that looks like. but she had made no post um or anything. So it looks like okay. So yeah, that's her, Joya Palmer. So I don't see her in any pictures or any mentions with them. So maybe they was just friends. Just I don't know. They said a friend of Winter told them to play the game on FaceTime. That's interesting. That's very, very interesting, y'all. And we're gonna wrap this up here in a minute, y'all. Someone also heard that one of the ladies said they were sick of her. Yeah, that's what I heard that too. Yeah, they knew each other. Absolutely. They went to I haven't heard this. Have you heard this? That her knee was broken? I haven't heard that. Hmm. They do say anything for real. And that's what we said. The nurse, whoever that nurse was, Miss Lisa, she couldn't have been licensed or nothing. Because if you, honey, because her daddy, somebody said that I wasn't her daddy, y'all. They said they tried to put an IV in and the IV kept popping out. The baby was gone. Like, what are you talking about? Right, y'all. They probably said, and see, y'all, what I think is if she used her credit card to pay for the trip, they probably, in my mind, they probably said, we'll pay you back, we'll pay you back or whatnot, and they never paid her back. And she probably was talking about, asked them about it or something. No clue. Boy. And he could be talking about the $6,000 for the Airbnb because when we looked up the Airbnb, it was like $1,200 or $1,600 a night, something like that. Right, Evelyn. Somebody probably was supposed to pay her cash upon arrival or cash app her the money for the portion, and they didn't do it. Right. That's what I said. That's exactly what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking, y'all. They all guilty and gonna do time. Yeah, Nazir was lying, Molly. He was straight up lying. Straight up lying. His whole talk, what he was talking about was a lie. It just everything he was saying, it was a lie. It just didn't even sound right. It was just didn't even sound right. I'm like, what is he talking about?
Yes, sir. Okay. I'm gonna drag all they ass to it after justice is served. So y'all let me know that y'all can hear me and see me as this actually a young lady by the name of I believe her name is Rihanna or Rahana. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it right, but a lady online who is from North Carolina as well, who did actually go to high school with the fool, said Nazir Wiggins was my R word in high school and nobody believed me. Years later, he's wanted for participating in the M word of a black woman. Believe us the first time. Hashtag justice for Shanquella. Hashtag Shanquella Robinson. Now, immediately, I was like, wow. But I actually believed her. I don't believe this lady is making this up. I don't believe she's making this up at all. Nazir actually just responded. It was just sent to me. Hold up, y'all. I'm gonna send myself the photo so we can pull up his response as well. He like just responded on his Instagram story. See, I told y'all we following this shit in real time. Like, this, I mean, this is a sad case, but I've actually had fun investigating this. I low key want to just. Is there a lane on YouTube for criminal investigations? I don't know, because with a lot of
I'm a Vegas hotel. I know what you're thinking. It's cool. I don't want anything long term either.
Did y'all hear that about the Nazir dude? How he was supposed to have raped another lady previously, and nobody believed her when she said it.
and there are some girls who do that at a young age. You get the point. Some women who are into that, who consent to that, and that is one thing. That's a whole nother issue to for a young lady to consent to two or more dudes having sex with her at the same time. Okay, that is a train nonetheless. But then you have dudes with this fantasy of gang rape. I don't know, gang rape. There we go. They have this fantasy of gang raping women, and they hang out in packs. They have cliques. They literally have gangs. Literally. I mean, this shouldn't even be no surprise to y'all because that's how a lot of the female gang members are initiated. They get a train ran on them by the male version of the gang, and I mean everybody. Or they got to fight to get in it. And a lot of times they don't be wanting to get beat up like that, so they say, "I'll just get a train ran." Just saying. So a lot of them like to run in packs and do shit like this to girls. They a lot of times will one of them will befriend a girl or become the girl's boyfriend, and she thinks this boy really like her, and he really don't. He really just trying to bring you into the crew so his whole crew can run you. I mean, Snoop Dogg, Too Short, they've all talked about this in their lyrics for years. Ain't no fun unless the homie can get some. That's that when they was doing that back in the day, that was not always consensual. Or sometimes it was filled with coercion, right? So what is rape versus coercion? Now we know clearly what rape is. I'm not going to describe that, but when you get to coercion, coercion can be like what happened to Lady Gaga. She's in the studio recording a bunch of music. Dr. Luke, yeah, Dr. Luke, not Uncle Luke, Dr. Luke, the producer. Okay, you gonna sleep with all of us right now, or we finna burn all your music? Did they physically force her? No. But was that coercion? Was that the cousin of rape? Absolutely. Because that was not consensual. You pressured her into doing it. You threatened her to ruin her life if she didn't do it. Taking a girl out on a date and saying if you don't do XYZ, I'm not taking you back home. I'm leaving you stranded. I'm not trying to trigger anybody. I know some of y'all have been through this. That is coercion. That is a form of rape. I know some of y'all have been through it. And it's illegal. So anyway, I just wanted to explain that real quick. So now let me go to Rihanna. I think her name was Rihanna. That's how you pronounce it. Rihanna. Let's go to her Twitter. We're going to read those tweets. She actually ended up deleting the original tweet, but I mean, we still got it nonetheless. Okay. I wanted to show y'all this tweet right here. Okay. One of the tweets she said, and shout out to the NCB. She said, but just know I stand on everything I said. October 17th, 2013. So that was 9 years ago. That man took pictures of me engaging in consensual acts with my damn boyfriend. That man, by that man, she means Nazir. And said, now you have to do me or this is going viral.
Okay, y'all missing the point with this. The point with that he's going with this is Nazir, the guy that got on here saying, so y'all not following the story. Y'all don't, cause y'all like, what is this? What's going on? Y'all missing the point. Y'all not up to speed on what's going on in the case. Like we are, he's giving you a scenario on how the two are connected. So Nazir, they're busting down his credibility as a witness or as a whatever you want, accomplice or whatever. They saying that he's already previously been associated with activity of this nature when it comes to raping and different things and having sex and different women. So he's kind of trying to give you a backstory on Nazir. So the lady that Rihanna, um that's where he's getting this. So this is kind of what he's trying to give you. I guess y'all not getting it. Are y'all following along in the comments? Let me know. Is this too advanced, or y'all not ready for this conversation yet? Because again, we're following all of the story. Right. And he just shared information that's not talked about that much. A lot of people didn't even know this or even know this stuff about Nazir. And so this just further this discredits him as whatever he was trying to portray himself.
It, it builds a character reference at the end of the day. Like, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? If he was accused of rape long ago and it got brushed under the rug, because if he also says in the story that it was brushed up under the rug because somebody's grandmother paid for a lawyer to go ahead and bury the situation. But now that Miss Robinson is, dead and gone, set up by her friends, and he happened to be the birthday boy who was playing Summer Walker while she was in a unresponsive state, as he put it. Who's going around sitting there singing to dead bodies or unresponsive bodies, man? That's, so for the people who was not understanding what the point of this information was, the point of the information was to show that dude's not in his right mind, and he takes situations that the average person to be like, I don't want to have no parts with this or anything. He takes that situation and uses it to his advantage, like some type of leverage or something.
Subscribe.
Well, all right, y'all. So that's kind of where we're gonna leave off, and tomorrow we will pick back up with the Nazir's part. And we're gonna dissect more because I see y'all don't know um a lot about the individual Nazir and his whole part in what's supposed to take in place. It was his birthday. Um, it was his birthday, and he was a day late. Is what's supposedly being said, and so um, he was saying that he likes to bang. Yeah, we'll get into it tomorrow so we can kind of dissect Nazir as a person. Um, yeah, the best friend, Miss Molly, was definitely outnumbered as well because again, if he would have intervened, and who telling what would have happened. Um, so again, there's more to this story, and like I said, I don't like covering like different parts to it in one video again because it's confusing and it'll have you like what's going on. So um they say he got there the same day, and then so again we're gonna dissect it and we just gonna kind of break it down. We'll do it tomorrow. um Again, we're right at an hour and 40 minutes, and so we'll dissect it tomorrow. And so yeah, so you guys can get a better idea of who that person is and this whole backstory, and we'll kind of dissect the video on YouTube about him per se. So yeah, thank y'all. We're about to wrap it up. Drop some prayer hands in the comment section. Make sure y'all have thumbs up the video and like, comment, share. Make sure y'all are following me. Also, you guys can follow me on my personal page as well. Let me show you my personal Facebook so you guys can Follow me there. Again, this is my business page. And this is one part of one of my businesses that I do. So this is my personal page. So y'all run over there and hit the like button. And follow me over there. It's free to like me on my Facebook page. And so that's me. You're welcome, Miss Lisa. Thank you, Jinx. So that's my Facebook page. Y'all go run over there and hit a like. On one of my on my last post, y'all on this post right here where it says right here where money is the topic. Y'all drop a coach Angelica in the chat to let me know you from this page. I truly appreciate y'all watching and tuning in, and see y'all good people tomorrow.
All right. See you tomorrow.
All right, Cole. See you later, Lisa.
All right.